but they job to steal. I got skills with the rock.
And you be Austin like Steve Austin. Steady flossing with cash out from hitting mash burn.
On the break, you want me to take it? He's took with a left, right, and shook. Look,
More steals than Ricky Hinn from the Pac-10.
I ain't new to this. I give assists like a high school tutor. But who the hell said being a kid was easy? But ain't nothing going on but cash and me ballin'. But I guess they all is 'cause they hear a brother fallin'. Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright. Let's go back a few years to be exact. High school, the fools didn't know how to act. This ain't Joe's, the host treated me different. But I was
Well,
good on the dribble like an ant.
Looks like the streak ends at 7. We were close, but no cigar. We were close to having a 7-game win streak. I mean, 8-game win streak.
Hold on. What the hell you talking about? Look, close, but no, that shit was close, man. They got blew out by 22. What you talking about? What the hell you talking about? Close.
First off, let me just say this, okay? Apparently, I'm the only person on this broadcast that believes the Mavericks we're gonna go and do anything. I got somebody over in Oak Cliff want the Mavericks to lose this game. I don't understand why.
Whoa. Man, look at my sign, man. It's good news. Look at my sign. It's maybe good news. Maybe good news. Look at there. When you show the thing over, show the sign. Show the sign. Show the sign. Now, hold on. I want everybody to know this. Now, now, when I say time to start a new streak, now you do play Cleveland. Now, it could go either way. You could start losing streak because you got the second best team in the East. You played on their home gym, man. You couldn't beat them guys, but they had all their players out about a couple months ago. So it could be a losing streak. You be starting. So, hey, 133 to.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
No. Tim Hardaway ought to be shamed. Tim Hardaway and PJ Washington ought to be saving themselves because they didn't want to do their garbage out there. 133 to 111. Mavs get smoked in the fourth quarter. Kyrie did all he could to get these guys back in the game, but Tim Hardaway Jr. said, "Hold my beer. I'm gonna shoot this dumbass shot."
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Shooting 35-foot three with your no rhythm. So, Mavs lose. They take it on the chin. Streaks over at 7. On the Cleveland.
Why you just had this look of glee on your face about it being over? I don't understand. You're so happy about this.
I'm not. Listen, it's the Lord's Day, man. It's the Lord's Day today, man.
You gotta understand. When the team loses, the city loses. When the city loses, we lose.
I'm fine. What you talking about the city? I'm fine, man. What you talking about? I ain't losing nothing. I ain't getting paid. Listen, guys.
Let's go over Arlington real quick and see what he's thinking about. Watch what he think about what happened out there today.
I'm kind of just listening to Kendrick Cook real quick.
I see. Walt trying to give up.
Stop! Don't listen to him.
I was in mid farm and he
we're done listening to him.
But what I will say is this. First of all, welcome to the post game show on this illustrious Sunday on Best Bridge. That's Walt.
Man, you keep counting money. What happened? You went to bet on what the hell?
I ain't do nothing. Me and Dez Brown just having fun out here.
Hey, you made some money on the game. Tell us what you bet. You bet on the
that would be kind of cool though. Somebody just walk up, ring your doorbell, and all of a sudden start handing you cash money. No, man, this is hard-earned money right here that I'm counting. But seriously though, thank you guys for tuning in.
That light you got up is blinding me.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Move camera, yeah.
Dang it.
That's even worse.
It's still there. It's just like there. This is like a light. Look at that. Hold on.
Well, you got 15,
look, still around.
You got 15 lights in that big ass room. Where you point a big ass beam for? like a spaceship in front on top of you.
Don't worry about it. I got a stand for you.
but all right. So look, all right. Here's my takeaway real quick from this game. I don't like what Kidd did, but understand that I get it because I know what coaching is. Jason Kidd just basically told the free world, to hell with y'all Maverick fans. I ride with my guy until I don't anymore. That's exactly what just happened with Jason Kidd and Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr. to Maverick fans just lost the game. Jason Kidd just told Maverick fans and Tim Hardaway Jr. that, hey, I ride with you, number 10. We're good because I may need you later on when these dudes get tired. And so, I mean, the exact same thing happened to Popovich and Ginobili. The exact same thing happened with Popovich and maybe Tony Parker or Jordan. Or Coach Phil Jackson when it came to guys like Derek Fisher or guys like Matt Barnes or whoever else. I ride with you. So feel free to go ahead and lose the game and shoot the team out of the game. That part sucks. But I still ride with you. And that's where I promise y'all, that's exactly where Jason Kidd is going to tell the media right here in the press conference coming up in a few minutes. He's going to tell y'all, I ride with my guy. Watch.
Yeah, nobody died, so no. Okay.
Yeah, watch what happens.
But man,
you need to take that dumbass sign down. Time to start a new streak.
I'm gonna keep it up, man. I'm gonna keep it up to Tuesday, man. We're gonna keep it up. We don't know what kind of streak we're gonna start. Well, maybe a win-loss. Yeah, man. Listen. Tim Hardaway Jr. wasn't the only reason why they lost this game. PJ Washington, guys, he was god awful tonight. But give it up to the Pacers, man. They had something to do with it too, man. Listen, I mean, good freaking grief. Miles Turner had his best scoring night of the season. The guy had 33 points tonight. He was killing. He was killing the Mavericks, man. That pick and pop, pick and roll. He was giving it to him.
What else? If somebody had a career high on us.
Yeah, but that's used to the Mavericks. Tyrese Halliburton, another double, 17 to 10. Controlled the show, man. Was just dancing on fools, man. It was just all around even distribution from points from the Indiana Pacers. I mean, Pascal Siakam didn't even get off. He only had 12 points. But you know what? Like I said, for the Mavericks to win, Luka and Kyrie had 33 and 29 together. But like I said, Tim Hardaway Jr. was god awful. PJ Washington only had 2 points, his worst performance so far this season. Derek Lively and even you can say Gafford were bad because they're inefficient to either score or either keep Miles Turner from scoring. So all right, a bad night. It happens. You had a 7-game winning streak. Time to start a new one, but I'm just trying to figure out which one it's gonna be because you're all facing the second best team in the East in the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Whoa.
Just saying.
Hold on. We got a long one here. Hold on. Man, both trades, players played like they was still them bum ass teams before. Okay. Somebody sent a long one.
Who's it coming from?
Man, you wrote a book.
I'm trying to figure out who sent that.
It's a book, man.
Okay, that's the Demias Jackson. I'm gonna read it.
You had a lot on your mind, didn't you?
All right, Demias, hold on. Stick with me.
A lot of cuss words in it too, man.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Watching this game, a lot of things on Jason Kidd. Why are you playing Maxey at the effing center spot when you have 2 effing centers? One should be on the court at all times. Maxey should not be playing no effing center unless if there's an injury that doesn't make any sense. Tim Hardaway keeps shooting shots that don't even make effing sense. But this bitch ass daddy can open his mouth and talk about Luka.
I love it. Keep going. I love it. Keep going.
Bitch ass daddy. Jesus Christ.
All right, his bitch ass daddy can open his mouth and talk about Luka, but ain't saying shit about his damn son throwing up bitch ass shots. Okay.
Can I dissect this comment right here?
Shoot.
Okay. All right. To the first one. The reason why Jason Kidd was playing Maxey because PJ was giving to all three of them. It wasn't just like Maxey was out there getting his ass kicked. Miles was giving it to Gafford, and he was giving it to Lively. So they had no answer for him.
PJ lost his game for us.
Nah,
yeah, PJ was bad, but he didn't lose the game for us. He was just
didn't, like not even close, bro. This is a Tim Hardaway Jr. game.
I think I'm gonna put
Tim Hardaway Jr. lost his game, bro. Tim Hardaway Jr. lost his game, and Coach Kidd allowed him to lose the game. That's where we at.
I'm gonna put a star next to Demias's.
And yeah, well, the daddy comment was funny as heck. I love that, man. I love that. All true on that. Yeah, and PJ Washington was bad tonight. It was his worst game, but hopefully he'll bounce back. Listen,
PJ's not. Everybody want Pete. Hey, go ahead.
The fact, hold on,
can you step back in front of the camera?
Hold on, and then I'll let you.
Hold on, give me a second.
Hold on, then I'll let you go, Vaughn. Listen,
yeah,
the fact of the matter is this is PJ Washington's what, 5th or 6th game, or 5th game. So listen, he doesn't even know the whole offense now or what they want to run. So don't everybody jump down his throat. He just got there. There's no excuse for Tim Hardaway Jr. He just in one of them. He just bad again, and this is what you get with Tim Hardaway Jr. You gonna get a 2 weeks where he's the hottest player in the league, and people say, see, that's why you don't never trade Tim Hardaway Jr. And then he's gonna go another 2 weeks where he's gonna be the worst player in the league. You say, God, why did we not just trade Tim Hardaway Jr. right now?
And then that's the player that you pretty much have. He's one of those guys that he's a team player to where when it comes for contract disputes or contract situations, he's gonna say yes. Sure, I'll protect the team. I'll protect the contract. Sure, I'll play for minimal. Sure, I'll do all this other weird stuff. And then he'll get on the court. He'll give you 30, and then everybody will be happy. And like Tim Hardaway Jr. is a player. We all know what kind of dude he is. Let's not be surprised that he gave you a badass game, because sometimes he'll give you a great game. He'll give you a game where he scores 35 and it helps Luka while Kyrie is sitting on the sideline with the ankle. That's what I'm saying. Like, people don't understand that part. It's basketball. It's a whole season worth of this shit. So understand that there's highs and lows to this. Never get too high, never get too low. Walt said that the team was never going to lose another game as far as Kyrie and Luka were concerned. But Kyrie, but like there are some times to where some shit like this will happen. Understand that, y'all. It's just one of 82. The Mavericks will lose a game like this again, and y'all will like. I'm pretty sure that somebody will blame Dwight Powell, or somebody will probably blame Maxey, or somebody will blame Luka. Luka, like there's nobody above getting blamed sometimes. Tonight was just Tim Hardaway Jr. and Jason Kidd. And then when they go on another 5-game winning streak, everybody gonna be clapping and like trying to get interviews from everybody, because that's exactly what happens, bro. It's ebbs and flows to this shit.
But this is the conundrum of now, right now. You in a dog fight. Well, every game counts.
Are you though? Are you?
Yeah. Because the Mavericks right now are in. I mean, they're half a game from being back in 7th. So all these games. I mean, you're not gonna win them all, but because I'm just gonna say it, because you blew a lot of games early. Where you had a 25 point lead on the Bucks. You had a 20-point lead on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Who had nobody in there. You lost twice to the Memphis Grizzlies on your own gym floor without John Morant and Jaren Jackson both in both games. Those games come back to haunt you. So
Kendrick, hold on, Kendrick. Look at last year. Like the Mavericks lost way. Like I'm telling you that the Mavericks lost way worse games to way worse opponents than tonight. You lost to the Pacers, dude. The Pacers are a good Eastern Conference team, even though they're 7th right now.
I'm not talking about that. Listen, I that was Walt sitting up there talking about you. I'm not saying. I say you had 3 or 4 losses coming at least. But
why you bringing up old shit? That was old. That's official.
No, it was not old shit. It was about 2 hours old. Anyway, but I'm just saying, because you blew some games you should have won. Now they're in a predicament where man, if you lose 2 in a row, you could be down 8. That's just how tight it is in the Western from 5 to 9 right now. So you got no room you just got no room if you want to stay out there playing. That's just the
All right.
situation the Mavericks are in right now.
Well, Demias, let me know if I'm saying your name right or if I'm saying it wrong. But Demias says, sorry, I'm irritated. The nerve of his punk ass daddy to say something about Luke not check his son.
Well, he did say,
I lost a hot 100 on my team.
Hold on, he did say something. Well, he did say something about his son. He said if his son did get to Miami, there's no way the hell he can wear number 10. That's it. That's staying in the Raptors. He did say something negative. So
number 10 is
right.
very sacred.
I am saying his name right. I wanted to make sure I was saying it right. Okay. I still blame Jason Kidd a little. That other team knew our plays. Kidd only drew up lob plays in the timeout. Shaking my head. All I hear is excuses for Tim. This is the same dude who was made. He wasn't a starter. I wanted him traded last year. You're not the only one. Kendrick can tell you the same thing. I'd rather see Dwight Powell than Maxey if he's not blocking shots.
Wow.
No.
Damn.
Well,
no.
All right.
Hold on. Let's think with some common sense here, Doug. Let's think common sense here.
Look. All right. Look. All right. So I kind of felt like that whole defensive Tim is coming at me.
Yeah,
nobody's defending Tim Hardaway Jr., bro. Like, I mean, he takes horrible shots. He did. To some reason, it feels like he never understands the ebbs and flows of a basketball game. He just jacks a shot up. Like in high school, some people, pretty much jacking shots up. Jackman, whatever you want to call him, bro. Black hole, whatever you want to call him. That's what he does. But he made it from Michigan doing that. He made it out of high school doing that. He got to the Knicks, he was doing that. And then he got to the Mavericks, he was doing that. Yeah, so that's coaching. Coaches are supposed to understand your personnel. GMs GMs should understand their personnel. What I'm saying is Coach Kidd let him out on the floor too long. That was 2 weeks ago where he went like 0 for 18, 0 for 10, something like that. He gave you piss poor numbers, and Coach Kidd pulled him. He didn't today. That's a sign to the team. So, he didn't pull them today. They lost to the Pacers by 20. They had a chance of winning this game. And then Tim Hardaway came in doing that bullshit.
Yeah, I think let's not. Go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry. But let's not understand that Tim Hardaway also won you some games in the playoffs against the Clippers. That's like people, don't forget, this is just a regular season game. Okay, cool. Yeah, teams are pretty much jostling back and forth for seeding. But we still got 4 weeks left in the season, bro. We still got we're actually getting to April. This is not over. And so take y'all temperature down. Dial it down, because there's another game on Tuesday, bro. And then there's another game after that on Wednesday. And then the Mavericks are here on Sunday. Let's not forget there's plenty of basketball left. Coach Kidd is just sending Tim Hardaway Jr. a sign saying, hey, I fuck with you. Stay on the court, keep shooting. He does the same thing to Kyrie. He does the same thing to Dwight Powell. Y'all, everybody wanted Dwight Powell out of here. And Coach Kidd stuck with Dwight Powell until Dwight Powell became obsolete and he went and got more help. But let's not forget that Coach Kidd is sending the message. All he can do is coach. Let the GMs handle everything else as far as get a guy out of here. He's still here. So understand that Coach Kidd is coaching this dude and telling y'all, hey, man, I still got faith in my guy because there'll be one game where he's going to give you 25 points and y'all fools going to be clapping it up. But, yes, Tim Hardaway Jr. overshot the ball tonight or today or whatever. And Tim Hardaway Jr. took dumbass shots, and the Mavericks lost because of it.
And I think what everybody's pissed about, because at that point in time, and you made a good point, he doesn't know he hunts shots at bad times, even flows of the game. At that point in time, Kyrie was on a heater, and then and then the game flipped on that point. I mean, guy came back and hit it.
That one possession.
Kyrie was on a heater, and Tim takes the ball. The ball kind of got caught in the corner. Tim takes the ball. I think it was about 10 seconds left on the clock. Kyrie was basically asking for the ball, and Tim takes a 35-foot three that bricks. Didn't get back on defense. A 7-point game. Didn't get back
And
on
they got a
defense.
bucket.
And then they got a 3-pointer on the corner where he's supposed to be, and then it went south from then. That's what people are basically pissed about. Right?
I would be too. But
Kendrick,
I mean, that's the way basketball go.
Go to the stats and facts. I know we don't. I don't really want to hear these numbers.
You want to go? And also, before we go to stats, give the Pacers credit, man. That listen, their pace of play. I mean, styles make fights, man. They get up and down the floor, man. So they put pressure on. If you mess up, they put pressure on your behind. Well, let's get to the stats and facts. You're gonna tell a story about this pace of play.
Mm-hmm.
What's the score? Pacers just pull away, run away, and hide from the Mavericks. Let's get to the team stats right here. Well, Tovash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mavericks shoot 47% from the field. It's okay. Problem was the Pacers almost damn shit.
Demias says, "Well, coach his ass to the bench when he does the most."
Okay, the Mavericks shoot 47%. The Mavericks shoot 47% from the field. The problem was the Pacers damn show shot 10% better than that. Almost 56% from the field.
That's almost 60% from the field, bro.
Yeah. So 3-point
you ain't losing if you shoot 60% from the field. I'm just saying.
3-point percentage. The Mavericks were 14 out of 31 for 45%. The Pacers were 14 out of 36 for 39%, but both basically made the most amount of three. So that's an even push. Free throw attempts. Mavericks were 15 out of 21 for 71%. That ain't gonna do it. The Pacers were 15 out of 17 for 88%. That'll get it done. Rebound.
Stop. Kendrick, hold on. Sorry. If the Mavericks made more free throws, just period, they'll be the number 2 seed in the league. If Luka Doncic made 90% of his free throws, even 88% of his free throws, he'd be the MVP by far, and he probably averaged 40 points a game. Back to you.
No argument there.
Rebounds. The Pacers had a 46-38 total rebound edge in the offensive board category. The Mavs had an edge, 8-6. Assists. Boy, this really tells a story. Shockingly, the Mavericks only had 15 assists in this game. Meanwhile, the Indiana Pacers had 38. They damn near had 40 assists in this game. That's moving and sharing the ball.
Too much one-on-ones.
Yeah, steals. The Mavericks had 9 steals. The Pacers had 12. Blocks 4-0 in favor of the Mavericks. Total turnovers 16-15. Mavericks had 16. The Pacers had 15 points off of turnovers. The Mavericks had 24 points off the Pacers, 15 turnovers. Pacers only had 14 off the Mavericks, 16. But fast break points really told the story. The Mavericks.
My boy Miles Turner had out of Ulyss dropped 33 on us. Sheesh.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Could have had him. But anyway, fast break points. The Pacers had 22 fast break points. The Mavericks only had 7. Points in the paint. Pacers killed the Mavericks 48-36. Fouls 16-13. And if we go on the largest lead for the Mavs was 6. Meanwhile, the largest lead for the Pacers was 22. That was the end of the game. Let's get to the individual stats. Let's start with the Indiana Pacers.
Luka need to start doing step back free throws.
Listen, hold on. While we sitting there laughing, Nick Van Exel, remember he changed his free throw style. He stepped 2 steps back from the free throw line.
Yeah, he did.
So, hey, whatever works, whatever gets
bro.
done,
If I ever see Luka do a step back free throw, bro, it's over. I'm telling you, I ain't never laughing. I ain't never stopping laughing.
Listen, if it turns to a 90% free throw shooter, I don't give a.
He probably will. I'm telling y'all, if he shot 90%, it's over.
All right, let's get to the individual stats. PJ Washington, bad game, his worst game, but given time on his end. The only 5th game playing at the Mavericks. 31 minutes, only had 2 points, had 3 personal fouls. Anytime you got more personal fouls than points, that's a bad deal. Had 1 assist.
Time out. Wait, Kendrick, hold on. I'm sorry. Isn't this PJ's first road game as a Mav?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Also had 1 assist, 6 boards, 0-3 from the three-point line, 1 of 6 from the field. Derek Lively, 14 minutes, only 4 points. Also had 3 personal fouls, 3 rebounds. He was just 2 or 3 from the field, but boy, he got killed by PJ Turner, Miles Turner. Kyrie Irving did his part, especially late in the game. Tim Hardaway wanted to start to say, I'm shake checking today. Had 29 points, finished up with 29 points, had 2 assists, 6 boards, 3 of 7 from the three-point line, 10 of 22 total from the field in 32 minutes. Luka Doncic in 33 minutes had 33 points. Very efficient night. But had 4 fouls, had 6 assists, had 6 boards, 4 8 from 3, 10 of 21 from the field. Josh Green, 32 minutes, he had 14 points. Just only had 1 foul, had 1 assist, 5 boards, 2 out of 3 from 3, 6 out of 8 from the field. Maxi Cleveland, 25 minutes. Wow, he had a bad game too. I didn't notice. He was horrible too. Only had 25 minutes, only had 3 points, 1 assist and 1 board. That ain't gonna do it, Maxi. 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 3 from the field. Speaking of boy, good God, bad games. Tim Hardaway Jr. 23 minutes, 11 points, 1 assist. He had 1 assist. Thank you, Tim. You had an assist. He had 3 rebounds. He was 3 of 6 from 3-point range, 4 of 12 from the field. Derrick Jones Jr.
Go back to him. How many turnovers?
I think he had 3. Yeah, 3.
Okay.
But I saw 2 of them. 2 of them was god awful. Derrick Jones Jr. 15 minutes. Only had 3 rebounds. Didn't have a point. Didn't have a foul. Didn't have an assist. Just 3 boards. Didn't even take a shot. Wow. Dwight Powell. Just garbage minutes. 4 minutes. 2 assists. That's about it. Jaden Hardy had 8 minutes. 3 of 6 from the field. 1 or 2 from 3. Had 7 points and 1 assist. Daniel Gafford in 19 minutes. 4 6 from the field. He had 5 boards. Had a block. Had 2 personal fouls, but had 8 points. And Marquise Morris also garbage minutes, 4 minutes, didn't collect a stat. Let's get to the Indiana Pacers. Pascal Siakam, 29 minutes. Didn't do much, didn't have to. 12 points, 2 assists, had a block, had a couple steals, 9 rebounds. He was 0-2 from 3-point range, but 5-11 from the field. Miles Turner, boy, he got off tonight. 30 minutes, he scored a season high 33 points, just killed the Mavs. 1 assist, had a couple blocks, had 8 boards, 2 of 7 from 3, 10 of 15 from the field, just got off his best game this season so far. Tyrese Halliburton, 31 minutes, had 17 points, had 10 assists, 3 boards, 1 of 5 from 3, 8 of 15 from the field, but had a great floor game. Nimberhard, 33 minutes, had 15 points, 1 personal foul, had 2 assists, 3 rebounds. He's 1 of 1 from 3, 7 of 8 from the field. And let me get this guy, Benedict Mathurin. Dang, must be our.
Matt, yeah, he looked like it.
At 33 minutes, he had 14 points. He had 5 assists, 11 rebounds. Man, had a double-double, 3 of 7 from 3-point range. Had 5 of 14 from the field. Off the bench, OG Toppin, 19 minutes, had 8 points, 4 assists, 2 boards, 2 of 4 from 3-point range, 3 of 5 from the field. Also had Dougie McDermott, 12 minutes, 3 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Jackson had 3 points, 1 of 1 from the field. 3 minutes, had 2 points, just 1 rebound. McConnell, 19 minutes, had 12 points, 7 assists, 6 of 10 from the field. Shepard, 12 points, 5 of 6 from the field, 5 of 5 from 3-point range. He had all these threes.
That was the problem.
For 15 points. Walker, the rookie, only had 3 minutes, just in garbage time. Smith, Had 15 minutes. He was 1 of 6 from the field, 0 4 from three, 6 rebounds, only had 2 points and 2 assists. And that does it for your stats and facts of the, I guess, nighttime now. Brought to you by us. Hey, us.
Well, I guess we want to go to the Coach Kid presser next, right?
Yeah, look, he has some interesting things to say. So let's hear
I
about
want to
it.
hear it.
Yeah, I bet you do. I
Yeah,
bet
right.
you do.
Yeah, nobody died. You know,
That's not what
I'm
he's
not.
gonna say.
I'm just the coach. I'm just watching. You know, not out there
I'm not a
pulling. Just
hero.
watching.
I'm not a
I'm just
hero. I'm
watching.
just watching, just like you guys are.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, let's go to Coach Kid and hear what
Don't
he had to say
don't
about
do that.
tonight's.
They'll come after you.
Kendrick, don't do that. Coach Kid gave us permission to play his song. Gave me verbal permission at Mavs Media Day to do that. All right, here goes Coach Kid.
Yeah, I thought again on the road we cut it to four. We're in a good seat defensively. We started to give a little bit better effort, um, and give them credit. They were making shots tonight, um, but then on the offensive end, we just couldn't throw it in the ocean. We had a couple bad shots that took away some of the energy, but we'll learn from it. We'll watch this and we'll get better tomorrow. We have another good team we got to face in Cleveland, but just being able to execute, understanding when you're behind, you have to, get the best shot. And we'll look at that and make sure again when Kai is going like that, he's got to be able to touch the ball and be able to make the decision. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we had 15 assists, the lowest of the season, and so I think we got to look at that and understand we got to move the ball. I thought Kai and Luca got great looks tonight. Again, Kai in the fourth gets going. We got to get the ball's got to be in his hands going down the stretch there, just to make sure, especially with Luca out, that he's getting the shot or he's making the play for someone else. Again, Luca was getting great looks. Kai was getting good looks, and we had some turnovers in transition too that we just normally haven't had, and so we got to be better with the ball too. We had some turnovers there that we normally don't have. Yeah, especially on the break, we get the stop and we throw it away on the break, and then they come back and make a three or get a layup, and so we got to be better with the ball, understanding, just being hunted now. When you win seven in a row, being on the other side of the team that's hunting, now teams are gonna try to win every possession. And if for us to be one of the elite teams, we have to understand that and handle that better. No, I think it's better when you have four or five guys who can go. Who understanding PJ had great looks tonight. I thought Josh had good looks. Timmy has had good looks. We might have to try to get him better looks, but he's had some looks that just haven't gone down here of late. We got to get him going. But he's been one of the guys that's scored for us. Josh is scoring, and so again, PJ, Josh, or D Live or Gap, our centers, being able to play the pick and roll and get the lob or offensive rebounds for those guys too. Yeah. Yeah, I think Halliburton causes a problem. Driving, you're trying to protect the rim. He does a great job of finding or dumping off. But I thought when you look at Turner and his ability to short roll, or when someone drives, he kind of finds his way at the top of the key or at the top of the 3-point line, and he was wide open tonight. And so we have to be better. Yeah, they're good. And again, with their pace and being able to drive it, put it on the floor, you have, four guys out there who can definitely drive it and cause a problem. So this will be something that we look at. We don't face this a lot of times. So this is a good test for our defense, and we know we can be better. But tonight, our offense, didn't capitalize on a lot of opportunities. Thanks.
Read that. Go ahead and put that
Did
up
you put
there.
a new sign up?
Yeah, go ahead and put that up there. You want me to tell you who he's talking about? He's talking about the guy we were just talking about. What the whole first part before this thing. One Timothy Hardaway Jr. That's exactly the lead was down was cut down low to 4, and then one. Hey, Tim Hardaway Jr. Kyrie's calling for the ball. I just told you guys, Kyrie's calling for the ball, and literally you chunk up a 35-foot three, then didn't get back on defense, and then they turn around and hit a three, bam, back up by 7 or 8 or something like that, and then the game's virtually over.
Okay, but did you hear what he said at the beginning when he said? I guess that's the point you're making too, where he said the ball's got to be in Kyrie hand. That's what I was telling you. Remember, that's what I was telling you.
But hold on, that's not about Luka. He said when Luka.
No. I'm not saying about. I'm just saying like the ball needs to be in Kyrie's hands.
Yeah,
like he needs to be the.
Those two straight possessions when Kid called that timeout. Kyrie didn't touch the ball on all those two possessions.
Yeah, Kyrie's got to touch the ball.
They got about 10. And they got about 10, and then the game was over with. That's bad basketball. I mean,
right, and then Tim Hardaway left somebody wide open on the other side of the court.
Another three, bam, and then that's game. That's literally the game.
That literally was the game.
And you know what that's telling me? You know what they're telling me? That
what?
X is going to play on Tuesday, and somebody's minutes going to get cut. Somebody's minutes going to get cut. That's what that's telling me. I'm dead ass serious about that. I'm not joking. That's telling me
we got
a lot of comments to fire. Go ahead, Vosh.
Well, no, feel free to go ahead and shoot them up. But if Dante plays, and he'll exercise a lot of those demons because he was a starter. He was the guy, that pretty much helped Luka out, helped Kyrie out. Not necessarily like a glue guy per se, but he was a guy that was like, I got you. I will score when you need me to score. I will pass when you need me to pass. I'll guard whoever. Dante was a big piece, and the Mavericks are missing Dante. So for Dante to come into the game or come into the season or enter next week or whatever you want to call it, a lot of guys on the Mavericks squad, on the Mavericks roster are on notice. Dwight Powell, even Mr. Green,
reduce the garbage time.
Even Mr. Green. So I think that Jason Kidd would love to have Exum there over Mr. Green. And then, I think Exum is an upgrade from Josh Green. Players just like that.
Be starting over Josh Green.
Say again?
Well, he's not going to be
starting
starting
because to be starting over Josh Green. Junior is not a guy you bring out the bench. Junior is a guy who you start to get going.
Junior is different though. His game is different.
Yeah, he's somebody you can't bring out the bench and expect to get hot.
But see, this the problem. This the problem. You got Dante Exum, and we know PJ's not going to hit the bench. He's going to be playing you 4. Luka Kyrie. So you're going to have a conundrum between Josh Green Jr. and Dante Exum.
When Dante Exum comes back, you're probably going to see less of Maxey.
That's the conundrum because I hear what you're saying about. I kind of disagree with you about him not being a glue. He is kind of a glue guy because we know Jason Kidd loves those 3 guard alignments. He loves those 3. Dante Exum is kind of weird in that he's a 6'8" guy. He's kind of like Luka, except he's not his offensive talent. He's a 6'8" guy that has point guard ability. So you can put the ball in his game, and what he does is, the reason why they had a little bit of success when he was starting early on, is that you basically put Luka and Kyrie off the ball. And then now you got 2 guys that just hunting points because Dante can play point guard. And plus he can guard the best offensive player as far as the wing position, as far as the opponent's the opponent's team. That's why he's so good. He's basically the elite two-way player. He's not going to score like get you. He's not like Paul George or something like that, but he can get you 13 points and guard the best backcourt player on the opponent's team.
That's why I say like glue guy, because that's what they normally do. They can score and they can guard and defend, and like people like that can like pretty much help carry your team. That was Sean Livingston for the Golden State Warriors back in the day. Remember that?
Yep.
Like Exum is that kind of caliber, and we can kind of. I'm sorry, but in the playoffs, it's gonna be different, y'all. And Exum can be that dude. Hopefully for the Mavericks in the playoffs, he can be that dude in a series. He can be that dude in a run. I'm not really getting myself hung up on what today's outcome was, because the Mavericks don't have to play the Pacers. The Mavericks don't have to play the Knicks. The Mavericks don't have to play the Celtics or even Cleveland. The Mavericks got to deal with what's going on in the West. That's my problem. That's the Mavericks conundrum. And so let's overreact when the Mavericks lose to.
Oh, you actually made that one.
Let's react when the Mavericks lose to somebody like New Orleans or Sacramento. Let's react then, but not an East Coast team, because I mean the East is fighting their own battles. The Mavericks today, Dallas just got in the way. Dallas was in the way of what the Pacers are trying to do. We don't understand that part, bro. We just want to see the highlights and see what, this right here, and then what Tim did. The Mavericks got in the way, bro. I'm sorry. The Pacers just had the All-Star game.
I missed the first game this year. What the hell happened? Well, don't worry, I got the highlights on the screen. You might as well see it. I'll tell you, in short form, Tim Hardaway Jr. happened today.
Tim Hardaway Jr. happened today. Myles Garrett happened today. I'm sorry, not Myles Garrett. Miles Turner happened today.
Miles Garrett
look at that. Throwing up alley-oops over top.
Hey, Myles Garrett looking at these man say, man, I can give me about 15 on these boys right here.
I can give me some run off this pass.
Terrell Owens can give him to him.
Kid needs to give him a DNP CD.
Coach's decision, did not play.
Yeah. Can't win MVP at the bottom of the standings. From seven game winning streak to 7 game losing streak coming. Don't do that. Don't do that. Luka will never win MVP in Dallas. That's not true.
Explain yourself, person who said Luka would never win MVP.
He said he can never win. I think that was Etch.
In Dallas. Yeah, explain yourself on that one. That's weird. Keep going.
Well, I think he's thinking that they won't be in the top.
It don't matter.
I'm gonna tell you guys
Dirk
something.
did the same thing.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. This is the
we were a high seed that year when Dirk won.
This is the good thing about the Mavericks schedule, Tovash. They actually have more games against the East than the West.
Yeah, it's like 10 straight games.
They got and if you look at the schedule, between all these teams, the Mavericks are up against. All these teams are gonna be playing each other. It's like gonna be a round robin. Golden State's got a lot of games against Denver. The Kings got a lot of games against the Clippers coming up. The Pelicans have a lot of games against OKC. So all these teams are gonna start playing each other, and hopefully beating the hell out of each other. So if the Mavericks can just get another streak going against these Eastern, these Eastern teams, while these other teams are bludgeoning themselves up against each other, yeah, the Mavericks can get back. They listen. I'm not worried about this loss. They just ran into a team.
We'll be a top 5 team by the time the playoffs come around.
There's a lot of people that are dwelling on today's loss. Fans don't
listen. You face the team that has the number 1 pace and play. As good as the Mavericks.
Y'all know Kid can't coach by now. It's all on the players with this coaching.
Anyway, we know that the Mavericks the Mavericks have improved their pace of play.
Hold on. Mavs just went on a 7 game win streak, and we still talking about Coach Kidd is not a good coach.
And nobody said nothing about Coach Kidd then. and nobody
I
said
know
nothing
that.
about
That's John
your
who said that.
Who's your name, sir? You've been waiting on this. Who's your name? Who?
That's Sean. You know who that is. You know
Sean.
that's Sean.
You are Sean. Walt. Put the Donald
Don't
Trump
worry, I'll
meme
take
out. Put the
Sean.
Donald Trump meme.
Sean.
You ought to be ashamed.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, be ashamed of yourself right now. Man, I went 7th Street and then catch a hot ale. You somehow well, you can't go. Come on, Sean. You better than that. You better.
Anybody else walk?
Wait, hold on. Oh no, he laughed. He laughed at it.
You better than Sean. You better than man. You like that? You like that chick at the club, man? Chick at the club that's mad. Dude didn't buy no drink, and then
The third quarter is when this thing. He said, it was all Luke in that whole run. It was all Luke in the whole 7 game. Boy, I tell you what.
Come on, Sean. You better human being in this. You better.
The third quarter is when I said if they can keep right here at this point, I was like, if they keep within 10, we got something. Now we go to the fourth quarter, and you're gonna see Kyrie keep us in. Look, watch Kyrie right here.
Tim Hardaway,
and then Tim Hardaway,
and then Tim Hardaway's hand just kept itching. He just kept itching.
Okay, then we got an alley oop.
Yeah, I think
that's way later in the game, though.
It's 1:30. It's one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was way later. Here we go.
Kyrie gonna come back and try to save us again. Here we go.
Yeah. Rick Carlisle got so arrogant. He thought I could put Mick buckets on him.
6-point game at this point. Okay, 6-point game at this point.
Yeah, Kyrie
here we go.
Now the
4-point game. 4-point game. Now watch this.
All right, now.
Okay, then hit the 3.
They might show the blunder.
Who was it on? Y'all said Hardy. Yeah, y'all saw that.
Hold on.
And then he gonna miss that.
This is after the run. Yeah.
It's all mixed up.
It's pretty much church after this. Tim Hardaway.
It's all mixed up.
Misses that 3. They try and hit a 3, makes it 110 to 100.
But at that point of the game, the Mavericks had a chance to actually climb into that thing, and then Tim Hardaway chucked up a badass shot on the wing with like 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Dude, what are you doing?
And that's what Coach Kidd made the point. Hey, when Kyrie's Luka's not there and Kyrie's on that kind of heater, we got to find a way to give him the ball. We just can't chunk up 35-foot threes.
I just need Dallas media. I'm sorry if y'all watching the show or not. I need Dallas media to actually ask Coach Kidd throughout the week, not just today, but tomorrow. I get it. They have a game on Tuesday, but throughout the week, how do you limit dumb mistakes? How do you limit bird brain activity on your basketball team?
We got an answer to your question earlier about Luka's MVP. Come on, guys. No matter what he do, he will never win MVP. We have a chance this year, but we dropped back again in the 8th place. SGA will be the MVP this year. Luka was MVP last 3 years, but Dallas gave him weak role players.
Did you say ha?
He laughed at that.
Who is that?
Look.
Listen,
check this out.
Edgy.
All right,
you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. You're a better person than this.
You said edgy.
We call him ER. ER. That's ER right there.
All right, so ER. I bet you $100 right now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does not win MVP. I guarantee you he doesn't.
No, he won't win over Joker and what's the name?
Exactly. That's what I'm going with that. I bet you $100 right now he won't win.
Wait. How many times has Joker got it though?
Don't matter.
Well, now you know they don't give it. You know they're not gonna give it to you if it's 3 times already.
Look, it doesn't matter because like Joker is in a better situation than Shai is. Even though they're young, even though they have draft picks, even though they have Sam Presti as the GM, like Oklahoma City is not like gonna win shit because they're way too young in my opinion. They're way too young. They're not gonna win in the playoffs. Don't be surprised if the Lakers beat Oklahoma City in the playoffs. They're not gonna win in the playoffs. They're not a playoff built team. They're pretty much a regular season team that has a sexy player that can get buckets. But Chet Holmgren and Dort and whoever else is not equipped for the playoffs. The Mavericks, Golden State, Denver Nuggets, and the Lakers can beat them in the playoffs, bro. Back to y'all.
Oh yeah, I like it. I said this. I said this on the last show. Listen, the only team I say, well, I don't know if I want to see those guys or the Nuggets. Other than that, I don't have a problem facing anybody else. In the first,
everybody else is fair game.
Anybody else, I don't have a problem with it.
Minnesota might give us a run. I don't want to play the Clippers.
Listen, I don't give a shit because they got a Hayward gene. You know why? I think they got a Hayward gene. You saw it against them. You saw it against Milwaukee. Even from their head coach, they got a Hayward. They got a Hayward gene in them that I feel, yeah, they'll find a way to screw that up because it just low basketball IQ on some things they do. I feel so. Go ahead, Tobias. No,
I was going to ask Walt. Why do you think the Clippers though?
Clippers are hot and they're deep right now. They're a good deep team.
And Luka has cooked that same exact franchise.
This is a different Clippers team that he cooked.
They
didn't have Westbrook. They didn't have Norman Powell.
Go ahead, Ken. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Hold on. Whoa. Let me tell you something. Listen.
Go ahead, Ken.
You count these Clippers, but we know the playoff success or lack of these guys. Listen, playoff P, that's a real thing. There ain't nothing somebody just invented. Playoff Harden, that's a real thing. There ain't nobody just invented that. These guys, these guys.
Here's the thing though with the Mavericks.
Let's not act like Westbrook.
You may have cooked the Mavericks. I mean, the Mavericks may have cooked the Clippers in the regular season, but the Mavericks have never put the Clippers out of the playoffs. So let's not forget that.
Yeah. And even I understand what you're saying. But that was basically Luka in a bag of Cheetos right there.
By himself. Exactly.
All right, but
six games. But let's not act like it.
That team is built for the playoffs.
That team not built for the playoffs. You know why? They've been built for the playoffs for the last 5-6 years. And ain't got to a final. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about right there? They've been saying that this team built for the playoffs.
This team is built for the playoffs.
They got, you know what they got? Tobias. They got a great team. Tobias, the Clippers got a great team if it's 2017 or 2018.
I agree with you.
2017, 2018.
They're
the number 1 or 2 team in the West.
It's 20 until I see them do it.
But they're not though. But they're not.
They are. What?
They just got whoa. They just
3
got
or
their
4,
butt,
bro.
They just got their butt drove on by OKC.
Bro, listen,
Walk.
Walk.
OKC.
Stop it.
They don't stop it. What are you talking about?
You taking one
boy,
game.
You got all this Clipper. Boy, you got all this Clipper love for something you ain't never seen before.
The Clippers are ranked number 3.
Hey,
the Clippers are ranked number 3 in the Western Conference right now today. What are you talking about?
They done put all these dudes together. Ain't none of these dudes won together. They ain't one separate. They have been on 5 or 6. All these dudes have been on 5 or 6 teams and never could do anything. What are you talking about? What are you talking about now?
Number 3.
I don't give a crap about that number 3. What did I tell you earlier just in the pregame? In the Western Conference, seeding don't make a crap. It don't mean a damn. You gonna have a tough matchup.
Why we sitting here talking about teams we don't want to play?
Are they gonna be healthy? Are they gonna be healthy?
I mean, they've been healthy.
Are they gonna be healthy? Are they going to be
as of right now? Yes, they are.
Every time we have seen every time we have seen the Clippers, either Kawhi or Paul George, they got a knee, they got an ankle. Finish their playoff season.
Every time they play the Mavericks in the playoffs, they put their asses out.
Hey, the Mavericks ain't gonna be the only one in the playoffs, buddy. That's both teams ain't gonna be in there. What are you talking about?
And then Walt, check this out.
But hold on, but to your point though, every time the Mavericks play the Clippers in the playoffs,
you keep talking about the Mavericks, but there is the Nuggets. There is the Timberwolves.
There's a chance you might see the Clippers
whoa.
There's a chance you might see the Clippers.
There is the Suns. There is the Kings. There is the Pelicans. And they ain't just fake. It ain't just the Mavericks gonna be in there.
Okay, I'm not worried about them. I'm talking about the Mavericks. I'm saying the Mavericks might play the Clippers in the first round.
Okay.
But you're afraid of them though. You're acting like
that's your problem now. That's the reason why I had to school you on that damn dumbass. Oh, we're gonna win every game and go in the playoff because you get all this done hype in your head. Quit sitting up there being scared of the Clippers.
Stop giving the Clippers credit like that.
Ain't
bro.
nothing to fear.
Okay.
Ain't nothing
real
to
shit.
fear.
No. Real ass shit. Like the Clippers don't scare me, bro, because of what Luka has done. Pretty much against them. The same thing with the Suns.
What has he done? They've got eliminated by
cooked them. He's cooked the
them
Clippers.
in the regular season.
He's cooked
No,
the Suns.
no. Whoa, talk about don't do. I mean, hold on, Wall, don't do that. Don't sit up and say he cooked them in the regular season. This is how this dude's been averaging 40 against them in the playoffs.
And they got eliminated. Who cares?
That's fine, but he didn't.
They didn't get eliminated because of him.
He doesn't have a. At that point, he never had a team.
They got eliminated.
Wow. Listen,
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. They had faced the Mavs, but let's pray to God they don't face the Nuggets because we know they has going out in the first round. Dead.
He's never had a team. He's never had a team like what he has today, bro.
Okay.
Like Mark Cuban and them make. Okay, check this out.
Let's not act like the Clippers had the same team that they had when they.
But they have.
Actually, yes, they do.
Yes,
they do.
He's not listening, bro.
The team is not worse. The team is better than what they had when they put.
So hold on. You banking on you? Hold on, Tobias. Now let me get this straight. So you banking on you banking on Russell no shoot ass Westbrook who Tobias. We know how playoff series go, Tobias. Russell Westbrook in the playoffs, they're gonna back off of him and they're gonna say, shoot, nigga. Shoot, you are not driving. If you hit him, congratulations, but you're gonna have to hit him. Hold on.
The Mavericks haven't even beat the Clippers all season. The Mavericks haven't beat the Clippers all game this season.
A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Against James Harden. We've seen this dude, every time somebody get up in his grill, this dude quit. He quit on the Rockets in the playoffs. God. He quit on the Brooklyn Nets in the playoffs. I got a hair print. You see him definitely quit on the 76ers. All you gotta do is get up in his behind, and then he's going to mentally quit.
Okay, that's fine. Great point. But guess what? Like I said, the Mavericks ain't beat the Clippers all season.
You know what? They haven't beat the Clippers. But you know what? The Clippers still all that. The Clippers.
No, you doing all this talking about us not worry about the Clippers.
With all that, the Clippers ain't went that no more farther than what the Mavericks have in their playoff run the last 5 years. They both got put out in the conference finals.
You know what, Walt? It's a shame, sir. It's a shame that you're actually afraid
put back
of
on
playing
your
the
glasses,
Clippers.
man. Try to act like you man. Put back your doggone
glasses. It's a shame.
Shame on. Back on.
Put your
glasses back on.
I made Walt so hard he put his glasses up on top of his forehead.
And you know what's funny? It's a shame. It's a shame that Walt's actually like honoring and giving the Clippers credit as if like Luka hasn't, pretty much gone at that logo, and then take it over to Phoenix as if Luka has never cooked them.
I'm not scared of Phoenix. I don't care about
as
Phoenix.
long as you have, and I'm sorry to say this, as long as you have a top 5 player in the league, you have a chance. Okay, and so like the Mavericks have two top 10ers in the game right now, dog. And I'm not really worried about that because of what Nico has built. Nico has built a championship winning team.
Look at James Harden. He ready to go to the strip club right now. Look, I'm gonna tell you something.
We ain't got to worry about that because we ain't got nothing here in Dallas for him.
I'm telling you.
Hey, Walt. Walt, check the comments.
There are none.
Ain't no comments?
Nope.
About this part? Agree. Okay. Ain't nobody agreeing with that bullshit about being scared. Shit. The Mavericks can contend with anybody in the league right now.
You said who we don't want to see in the first round. I said I don't want to see Clippers in the first round.
I'm going to give you a quote from somebody.
Shoot.
In every series, except for one, Luka will be the best player in that series. The only team he will not be the best player in the series is if they face the Denver Nuggets.
Or Jalen Brunson.
Come on, man. Come on, now you be like Walt. But I'm just saying, every team he plays in a series, he's going to be the best player except he plays the Nuggets.
That's great. That's great, but guess what? The playoff run the Mavericks went on, they didn't even play the Clippers. There's no evidence.
And why was that?
Because the Clippers were bad then.
Because the Clippers got injured.
Kawhi was hurt.
Okay, there you go. Because they got injured again. I'm telling you,
Okay, but
until they can make a long run, I ain't believing nothing about the Clippers because injuries happen, cross wires
I-
happen. I ain't
I'm
believing
with
none of
you.
that.
I'm with you.
You got
Kendrick,
there's
I'm
no
with you
history.
100.
There's
You got
no
percent
to prove
history
to
that
me.
shows
I ain't
you.
finna jump on no Clipper stop. I jumped on
There
that
is
5 years ago.
There's
This
no
still,
history that shows you that between the Mavericks and the Clippers that the Mavericks are just that dominant over the Clippers.
But we're not
no,
saying that though.
I'm not saying that. But you acting like
Okay,
We're
but
saying
I'm
we're
saying-
saying we're
the
not
Clippers.
afraid of them.
The Clippers. You act like,
all I said was I don't want to play
what's
them in
the
the first
fear?
round.
What's the fear? I mean,
All I said was-
listen. I would have believed you in the bubble. I say, yeah, okay, yeah. But listen, I don't fear Kawhi. I damn sure don't feel Paul George. I darn sure don't feel Russell Westbrook or James Harden. Yeah, go ahead. You want to bring them
Hey,
33 years? You want to bring them 33 years old, 33-year-old dudes over there ain't never won nothing? Go ahead. You go right on ahead.
Hey, Kendrick. There's two players to doubt in that series if that happens is Tim Hardaway Jr. and Russell Westbrook. Like those two dudes are like losable type series type guys. If Coach Kidd plays Tim Hardaway with more minutes and he's not producing, you're gonna lose. If Tyronn Lue overcoaches Westbrook and keeps him in the game, you're gonna lose. Westbrook, I still remember Westbrook just calling Luka out saying somebody go at 77.
Right,
Go at 70. Go at 77.
Yeah, you know
Who
what?
has
Hey, hold on.
who has
Hey, you
top,
know what?
who has the top 5 defense or top 10 defense in the game right now? Number 77, because he heard what Westbrook had to say and he stepped it up,
Yeah.
bro. That's what top 5 players in the game do.
And
They
you
step
know
it
what?
up.
And you know what? For Westbrook, bro, get ready because it's the reason why you never won a championship because you can't shoot.
Don't
That's
get
why
his
Luka
ass
told you
cooked.
get your ass out of LA. At least out the
Don't get his
locker
ass
room.
exactly.
Because
Don't
you
get
can't
his
shoot.
ass cooked.
And that's the same thing. When listen, in the regular Tobias, you know this. In the regular season, yeah, he's gonna look great because teams don't really scout guys because you're playing 3 and 4 or back-to-backs. But when you're in the playoff series, when people know you a career 29% 3-point shooter, yeah, they gonna back up. They gonna say we ain't give you no drive lane. You gonna how you gonna beat us? You got to prove you got to shoot this mud today. If you shoot it, oh fine, congratulations. I hang some flowers, but I'm begging on you can't shoot, and they're gonna take you out. Tyler Lue gonna take you out because you can't shoot.
Tyler knows what's up. He knows some rookie players.
Kawhi Leonard gave you 30, 25, and 26 on the Mavericks.
That's your problem right there. That's the problem right there.
That's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi gonna get you buckets if he's healthy.
Yeah.
If he's healthy.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
no. He will be.
If his knee don't swell up again. I'm just saying. If his knee don't swell up again, I'm just saying. He gonna give you buckets.
Okay.
But
Cool. Well, let's go. Let's look at it. Let's look at it all the way then. I can say Kawhi gave you 30, 25, 26. James Harden gave you 17 one game.
That's like scoring 12.
He scored 8 one game.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other game, he gave you 14. So he gave you 17, 8, and 14. Paul George.
We're supposed to be scared.
Paul George gave you 8 one game. I think one game Paul George didn't play. No, Paul George gave you 25 another game.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
And what's this game he didn't play? Let me see. Yeah, this was the game they only back in December. They only played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They only played 8 players. And
wonderful.
Beat us 120 to 111.
That's wonderful.
Where was Kyrie at?
Let me see. Did Kyrie play that game?
Let's see.
Kyrie didn't play that game.
Oh,
but let me tell you something. Playoff P is a real thing. That's not a meme. Playoff P is a real thing.
Okay, and then the second game we played, Kyrie did play. He had 26 and Luka had 30.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Hardaway had 12 in that game.
Okay.
And the
you
last
shot
time
him out of the game too.
The last time we played him, Kyrie played. He had 27 and Luka had 44.
Okay.
Oh, we won that game.
So we did beat the Clippers.
We did beat the Clippers. 144 to 126.
All right, 144 to 126. So basically, they couldn't keep up. What was that game? What was that game played at?
That was here.
Okay.
Paul George had 8. Westbrook had 14.
8 points.
I said Harden had 14, and then Westbrook had 14.
Listen, they got a lot of All-Star appearances on their roster.
That's it. That's it.
But until they actually do something with it, I ain't worried about it because the Clippers done been everybody done been on the Clippers D train for the last 5 years ever since they got Kawhi and Paul George and I ain't seen them in a finals appearance yet.
I'm not too concerned with the Clippers.
Yeah, no, this team should have made the finals a long time ago.
I wonder why.
I'm not too concerned with the Clippers, bro. Like everybody get the Clippers all this respect, and yes, they have one of the best basketball players, pretty much on the planet. I still think that Paul George makes that thing go. But I'm not afraid of them in the playoffs because I don't think they're like winners like that. They have a lot of holes. Zubac may help them, but they have a lot of holes. The Mavericks have bigs now, which will pretty much cancel out Zubac. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the Mavericks have Gafford and the Mavericks have Lively. That's the reason why they have Gafford and Lively is because everybody in the playoffs is going to have a big. They can beat New Orleans now because of Z. Whoever that dude is. New Orleans.
Zion?
What's his name? No. The big that they have. The big.
Oh, shit. What is his name?
Yeah, him. So be like understand that they're equipped to face every single playoff team that has a big here in the West. Every single playoff team that has a big in the West, be weary of the Mavericks because they have what you have. And they have 2 top 5 players, 2 top 10 players in the game, bro. Like, understand what we got going on. So if we lose today, go ahead.
And I will say this. In those series with Kawhi, the Mavericks was throwing out there as far as wings, Seth Curry, Tim Hardaway Jr., who else? Jesus, some other couple Spurs.
They had Grant Williams throwing him out.
I'm talking about doing their playoffs matchups against her. This year, the Mavericks gonna be able to throw out a bunch of wings that actually can keep up with Kawhi and give him a difficult look. I'm not saying they're gonna stop him. Kawhi's gonna get his 25 to 30 points. He's just that good of a basketball player. But he won't be jumping out getting 42 like he was in 3 games in the playoff series. Late in that series when the Mavericks was up. What was that? That was the second playoff series they had when the Mavericks was up 2-0, and then Rick Carlisle magically thought, you know what? Let me take Luka out when he's about to go for 50. Non-forgivable moment for Rick Carlisle. And Kawhi got going, and then you couldn't stop him. So I think just like I said with KD, guys like Kawhi. It's not going to be as easy as it was as when you got these big time wing scorers as it was in the past because the Mavericks actually have size and length to throw at them. I'm not saying they're going to stop them, but they ain't going to be getting it's going to be like, man, we have no shot. We got unless this guy just missed it. He just have an off night. That's the only way we have. You're going to have guys to be able to compete against
him. I agree. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of the Clippers. I'm not afraid of Denver.
Because Tobias,
I'm not afraid of Denver.
Tobias, you remember, and I mean we knew it in those playoff series they had. The Mavericks had Tim Hardaway. They had going up against Kawhi. We knew it. We were basically hoping, man. We just hope Kawhi just misses. We hope he just have an off shooting night. In those playoff series, it never did happen. But when he faced other teams in the playoffs that was equipped, they pretty much had him in check, and then that's the reason why the Clippers never went to a playoff series, or he got injured, one or the other. But I think they just have the talent to be able to go against these type of players, these Paul Georges.
Well, also, which is why Jalen Brunson was so special to this thing. Like people sleep on that part. like Brunson was so key of how coaching went here, of how easy it could have been for Jason Kidd to have Jalen Brunson as a player on this team. Like we saw it. We saw it. We saw it. And it didn't it like for some reason, I don't know what it was, but Coach Kidd, um
Jalen
Mark
Brunson,
Cuban,
Jalen Brunson tell everybody
and
on that podcast with
exactly,
he'll tell y'all
and a
about
whole bunch of a whole bunch of people didn't see it. But I was like, bro, that dude right there is gonna help you, dude. Like he's gonna like make it work and whatever else. But people didn't see that here. I saw it. I don't know who else saw it here watching us. No, pretty much watching our show.
Listen, we talked.
I saw it too. I kept saying that was a dumb idea to let him walk.
We talked about this, Tovash and Walt. We talked about this. I'm not sitting up here saying that Kyrie is a better. I mean Jalen is a better basketball player than Kyrie. But you'd have been if you'd have just kept Jalen Brunson and let him
You wouldn't have
progress.
to give up your draft picks.
You'd have been further along than you are is now. They just now getting their team. If you'd have kept Jalen Brunson, the team you have now, you probably had last season because you had the assets to go get somebody. You see what I'm saying?
Kyrie, like Kyrie, thank you for being here, sir. We love you. But Kyrie was the fixer flat. He was the person that came through. It was like, you know what? He basically Cliff Lee for the Rangers back in 2010, 2011. He was Cliff Lee. That's what he is. Our homegrown guy got away from us, so we need somebody to come help me fix his flat. Kyrie was AAA. That's what Kyrie Irving is. And down here,
JB on that 55 mil deal would have been fire.
Yeah, but you know what's funny though? JB on $100 million as a Maverick would have been fired too. Stop counting these dudes out for their money, bro. Yeah. Y'all need to stop that shit, bro. And that's the shit that makes me mad.
Well, that guy only got 29% now, so he don't really count,
bro. Stop, stop doing that. Stop doing that, y'all.
What would you guys like to hear from Kyrie Irving? He did some talking at the podium. I got him right here.
Go ahead. Do you think, Kai?
Like Tim Hardaway didn't shoot that shot.
Kendrick, he started his interview with his head down, so it's probably not good.
Damn, Tim Hardaway Jr.
He was just reading stats.
Definitely difficult. Definitely difficult. Just because when they're playing with that high level of the shots and they're making us scramble, putting us in scramble mode defensively, they took full advantage of it and they made shots tonight. So you got to give them credit. They were prepared for us today and they made adjustments from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. So we just got to take care of the basketball and also just be ready to be hunted. You know, a lot of teams are coming after us. You kind of see the press or the media calling us legitimate contenders. I don't think it's our time right now to be listening to all that noise. We just got to focus on one game at a time and just get ready for what's ahead of us. You know, a lot of teams are going to be playing their best basketball, and this is that test for us in the season.
You went on a 9-0 run outside of the fourth quarter. What happened after that? It seemed like they just attacked like that.
We were down by 4 at that point, and then they came out of the timeout and they hit us in the mouth again, and they hit a few threes and from a few guys that we probably need to run off the line, especially at home. They play extremely well at home, and you look at their record, and I think the facts speak for themselves. So tonight, Tyrese wasn't really the main initiator or one of the main scorers, but he did a good job of running the offense, and those guys from the bench came in. We're playing with a good rhythm. Benedict Mathurin hit some good hesitation threes. So the little things really beat us tonight.
Do you think in any way this could be a learning situation for you guys?
Yeah.
What do you think your biggest takeaway should be?
I think we always try to learn something in wins and losses, but when we have road games like this where we don't play as well as we would like, or we don't have the energy particularly that is required to, withstand a few runs from home away teams, or, and tonight we couldn't withstand Indiana's run after they were, up by 4, and then all of a sudden they started creating that separation, which a lot of good teams in our league do. So I give credit to them, while also just being aware that still a young group, still a new developing group. Yes, it's good to go on a win streak and have that success, but that doesn't mean shit in the regular season, until we get later down the line and, we're aware of what our seeding is. That's a different mindset and mentality. But right now, it's just about incremental progression and taking it game by game. It's not any time to hold our head, but we're well aware of the things we got to work on and consistently do to be a good team this league. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, shout out to JB. It's one of my tribal brothers. We've been close for the last few years. And I was just grateful that he took that opportunity to showcase the Kai one. Such a selfless act. And he's such a good brother that is about the revolution. So I shout out to him. And I told him that if they were comfortable wearing for the game, if not, just kind of, put him to the side. And I know he had some other shoes that were ready too. So you never know what could happen in the future with us, but I'm glad that he initiated that and made that happen. Me and my tribe are extremely happy, so shout out to JB. I don't think it's difficult if you're playing with the intention to stop them from scoring 30. I think at times they got on transition, they capitalized off our turnovers and took full advantage of our mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah, Kendrick, basically in a nutshell, Tim Hardaway Jr. didn't pass me the ball, and that's why we lost.
But yeah, interesting comment though. Interesting comment, Kyrie. I mean, because he's the only guy on this team other than maybe one other with championship experience. Listen, when guys are calling you saying good things about some of your contenders, you can't read too much in that. You got to keep your head down. You're a good basketball team, so guys gonna have something to prove against you. And you got a team. The Indiana Pacers, not too many people talking about them. Like they're talking about the Mavs. So hey, what we need to do? Let's go beat the hell out of the Mavs. The Cleveland Cavaliers, even though they had a 16-game winning streak, nobody's pretty much talking about them. So we know how they can make some noise. Hey, let's go beat the hell out of the Mavs. Let's go beat the hell out of the front runner for MVP. And so guys got to take full. They got to know that. Got to come with a business-like mentality to handle their business and do their work. Because it's one game at a time. You can't look past the next game.
Very true. Very true. Oh, let me cue you up, Kendrick.
Okay, go ahead.
Cue you up and get you ready to go over the give us some numbers from today.
Yeah, let's go do some numbers
before we get out of here.
Yeah, let's get away from his ass whooping we just took.
Gotta hear him get to Tuesday.
Yeah, get to Tuesday.
Gotta hear him get.
Hey, the games. Milwaukee Bucks, minus Joel Embiid, beat the hell out of the Philadelphia 76ers. That game was on ABC. 119 to 98. Big contributions by Dame Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Phoenix Suns beat the Los Angeles Lakers. Big game by Devin Booker. 123 to 113. As we know, the Indiana Pacers beat the you-know-what out of the Dallas Mavericks. Ran away and high from them in the fourth quarter, 133 to 111. The team that the Mavericks will be playing on Tuesday had light work. And I mean, when light work, I mean they played the Washington Wizards, 114 to 105 win. That team will be looking at ping pong balls. They already are. In progress now. In the end of the third, the Atlanta Hawks are leading up. The Orlando Magic, 73 to 69. The Houston Rockets are leading the OKC Thunder midway through the third, 73 to 72. Pretty good game going on. The Pelicans. Don't look now, man. They've won 8 of the last 9. They're about to win 9 in the next 10. They're up 82-70 over the Chicago Bulls. On ESPN right now, the Denver Nuggets are leading the Golden State Warriors 76-68. That's midway through the third quarter. The Utah Jazz are leading the San Antonio Spurs 132-108. Excuse me, not the 132. Early in the second, 32-18. That's early in the second. Games are about to tip off in about 15 minutes. The Charlotte Hornets, Grant Williams head back to the Motor Center. On a Sunday night.
Oh my God, let it go.
Don't go unscathed through the Motor Center in Portland, Oregon. Hornets Trailblazers 8-10 tip. Also, we got another good one on ESPN. The Sacramento Kings head to Walt's favorite team, who he's scared of, the LA Clippers. That's scheduled for 8:30 on ESPN. Kings and Clippers. Look forward to it. Also,
let's rule the day.
Let's talk about tomorrow. If you got what's that NBA? Is that League Pass?
TV.
NBA TV. Check this out. You got the same the Indiana Pacers who whooped the hell out of the Dallas Mavericks. Get Pascal Siakam whoop the hell out of his old team. Pacers host the Raptors tomorrow at 6 p.m. Knicks probably gonna beat the hell out of the Detroit Pistons. That's a 6:30 tip. That will be in the Madison Square Garden. Nets at Grizzlies and Heat at Kings. That'll be a 9 o'clock tip on NBA TV. And as we know, on Tuesday, the Dallas Mavericks head to Cleveland. That'll be an early tip, 6:10ish, to face the Cleveland Cavaliers. Try to get that lick back from early season when they lost when actually G League was played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mavericks be trying to get their lick back, a 6:10ish tip on Tuesday. Back to you guys.
Right. All right, so basically this week our schedule maps out is Tuesday. Tuesday we'll be back on, and then Wednesday we got a back-to-back with the Raptors on Wednesday, and then Friday. Who do we play on Friday?
Let me look at the who do we play on Friday?
Friday.
Let's see. Hold
on the road.
Is that Boston? Yes, that would be ESPN game. Well, you know how. You listen. You know your ass catching a hot hill on Friday night, so let's not even talk about that. That just
how
we got two ESPN games.
That just name and score on that. You can sit Kyrie and Luka on that. There's no need to expose them to that madness up in there.
Okay.
Yeah, we got two ESPN games this coming week, Friday and Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. Sunday will be a home game, early game. 12-10ish tip against
That's
the
a noon game. Maverick fans won't even know what's going to hit them. It's a noon game in Dallas, bro.
It's not gonna be a high time game because Joel Embiid's not there. So
time for you to get a win. You need to get a win on that one. You got to get a win on that one.
Yeah. We gonna need Sam Gannon out. We gonna need Sam Gannon out. EA, Nick Angstead.
Now the 76ers, they're not coming because Joel Embiid not gonna be there.
That's fine though. It's still a new game, and y'all need to bring y'all asses out, Dallas.
Yeah, the Denver game in a couple weeks, everybody's gonna be there for on a Sunday.
Okay.
That game on that Sunday, everybody gonna be there.
The champs here.
Yeah, the champs coming in town. Let's see. Next week we got a Saturday game. We don't have and then that following week we're gonna be on a that's gonna be the March 17th. March 17th on through the rest of March is a crazy month.
Speaking of March 17th, that's St. Patrick's Day, so we're green. But on top of that, the day before that is the Dallas Parade.
We'll be in the Colony at Twisted Bar and Grill for March 17th game. Or
the day before that, which is the 16th, Everybody make y'all way down to Laura Greenville in Dallas, bro, because and wear your green because it's going crazy.
Oh God, it's gonna be up in the stuck. Then
It's gonna be stupid.
That Tuesday, the March Madness tournament starts on the 19th.
Oh, the 9th and 19th. Yeah,
that'd be
then on the
21st, 21st.
The 26th. Is it 26th or the 28th?
No, it's before that.
No, I'm talking about Rangers.
Oh, opening day.
28th.
Should be like the
28th.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, you got the 28th.
So
on the 28th, you got Rangers opening day.
Yeah, man. The season's on the line.
And then a couple days after that, you got WrestleMania.
You can't lose on. You can't lose if you don't. You better raise the bounty. You can't have him out of here.
Kenny say
Okay,
we lose on today.
Listen, let me tell you something. You can. I don't care about them if they as long as they win Thursday, they can lose the other 3 games they play against the Cubs. Just don't lose that one. You can't lose that one. You can't raise the bounty and lose on that day. That just can't happen.
I doubt that they will because like sometimes that's a gentleman's agreement. Certain teams will like tell the other team, "Hey, we can't lose this one, so we'll repay you by losing to you later on in the season type thing." So I don't see the Rangers losing that game. And then if you bet, put that on your parlay, put that into your whole thing because let me tell you, like the Rain, there's no way the Rangers will lose.
Kenny, why you want to see us lose so bad, man? Damn, man.
Yeah,
what's up?
Kendrick?
What's up, bro?
No, I didn't say lose. I said you can't. Hold on. I said you can't lose on that night. I didn't say I want them to lose. I said you can't lose. You can't lose that.
Why would you put that energy in the air?
I'm not trying to put the energy in. I'm just saying, don't lose that game. Don't lose banner night. It's the homecoming for the champs. You can't lose that game, man. You can't be raising the banner and get your ass kicked in the same night.
Hey, listen, Jared Jones wants us to play the 49ers on the opening night next season. I guess you want to lose that game.
Yeah, okay. Speaking of people who want to lose, I wonder how his head coach feels about that. I wonder how Dak feels about that. What your ass feels? Whoa, shut your mouth.
Say you want to start the season out with a splash.
No, no, they need to have a 12:00 game against a 12:00 game.
Come on, man. Don't reduce us to a 12 o'clock, man.
They need to have a 12:00 game against the Giants. They give them something easy. Start off slow with.
Bro, in this Denver Golden State game right now, it's 82-76, 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and Jokic already has 24, 11, and 11.
That's the champs, boy.
That's an MVP right there.
That's the champs.
On the road, by the way. On the road.
Let me tell you something, man. If we, I agree with you, Walt. If we would have had if we'd have we won this game instead of Hardaway.
Dante Exum?
Oh,
no.
KCP.
No, for the Warriors.
Klay Thompson?
Klay Thompson. He would have missed that 3-point. He would have missed that 3-point.
And look at that Klay thriving coming out the bench too.
You know what? He would have took his ass back on, played defense on the end if he would have missed. I stayed over there lost like he know where anybody was. Woo! Let's get out of here, man. Let's get out of here.
We'll be back Tuesday night. Until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, then we will see you around Tuesday night. We're gonna start a new streak.
So your daddy wants you to go to South Beach. You and your daddy can take your ass to South Beach.